Hi, this is Eric, and we have Jane Kitto with us today. And
Hello.
Welcome to Stockholm's Groove. So we're really excited to have you with us today, Jane, and we're getting ready to hear this song called Red. So one of the first questions, the easy question, is did you grow up in Stockholm?
No. I'm from a land far down under, Australia.
Oh, okay. Which city?
Melbourne,
Melbourne,
actually.
okay,
Yeah,
cool. So how long have you been in Sweden?
I've kind of toured in and out of Sweden since around 2000, but I've been based here in Stockholm, 2003.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, as a base for Europe, rest of Europe.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
okay. And you just got back from playing way up north in Norway.
Yeah, love Lofoten.
Ah,
So beautiful.
Was it fun?
Yeah, absolutely.
cool.
Yeah, heaven on earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Well, we're going to hear the song Red soon, and we're really excited about that. You know, and as a singer-songwriter, what are some of the things that inspire you when you're writing songs?
I pretty much, it's parallel to living for life for me. I pretty much summarize or diarize or observe things, write down, look for titles, try to describe in a creative process, in a creative daily way of life. So it's basically, if I can put it into song or poetry, or I write it on the wall, I have to put it somewhere, you know. And for me, a lot of it is about lyric. Musically, it just resonates with an energy that I have, and to communicate what I want to say. So really, it is the best communication for me through song.
Okay, yeah, and it's really cool. We're talking off camera a little bit about how important it is to have something to say. You know?
For me, I write to understand life. I write to live by the code, so to speak. So very much ask a question and then think about it, and some inspiration, or it comes from another place, and then I pretty much just write down, which I think we all natively have that. So just that I try to be on standby as a writer, it chose me. So pretty much I'm on standby all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and that becomes a something that you can exercise and second nature after a while. So everything that I write has a consequent purpose.
Oh, that's really
even if it's from my own learning or understanding.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can pass it on and it go a little bit further.
Yeah, absolutely, cool. And you know, it's really important to write from our hearts. You know, another question we ask is the songwriting process. You know, we obviously play guitar, and so when you're thinking about and processing through maybe some of these thoughts, do you sit down with guitar, or do you like start humming a melody?
Not very often.
How does it go for you? I know you said it's maybe different every time.
Yeah, I think the guitar is the last vehicle.
Okay.
Pretty much, I visualize or try to summarize in text or something. I look for titles, as I said, or something that can summarize the feeling that I have, and every now and then I get a melody that I can attach it to, you know, and that feels about right. But it's not a fixed formula in that way. I'm extremely spontaneous, spontaneous.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. It can just turn left field any second.
Cool.
So, that's pretty much my process for songwriting. I've always wanted to earn it, but I've never known how.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Well, I want to ask, this is a quite difficult question, but can you give us a guess how many songs that you think you've written?
Yeah, I can guess. Around 200, 250, 260.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
But as I say, it's from when I was a kid as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, our viewers out there, I hope you hear that. I mean, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of listening, a lot of sitting still, and for that creative process to come. You know, so it's really, really cool that you have the opportunity to write so many songs. And
I think that music has such an instant recall, and when you can freeze frame a moment or document something, it's there forever. You know, it's the greatest sonic photograph you can have, and pretty much you can draw on that at any time. You know, and people are immortalized through song. There's many people that I've written about who are no longer with us. But they stay there, that the essence of who they are and what they contributed. And some of the greatest people that we know on earth are the people sitting right beside us. You know, it's like what Pina said, you know, you've got to pay attention to those details.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's just amazing gifts in the people that you meet, you know, of all ages, of all cultures. And my deepest dream was to travel the world and play music and earn a life. Some say earn a living, but mine was to earn a life through playing music.
Yeah.
So I realised my dream already. It wasn't to be famous and rich, you know, those options were there, but there was always something else driving behind for it to all make sense, because I wasn't very good at jumping on the wagon and just getting a free ride. I really wanted to be a part of the process. And sometimes, you know, you make good judgments, and sometimes you miss the curve on the way.
Yeah.
So it's always about, as I said, being on standby, and you learn to be more. You learn to fine tune that all the time. When opportunity comes, and you say yes, yes. You can say no later on, but just say yes now, because you absolutely never know the next moment it's going to bring you to, or the next song. Anything can happen, and that's where the inspiration comes from for me, actually, I can say.
Absolutely. Wow, that is really cool, and so just a deep understanding of songwriting, and I know our viewers will really, really relate to you and that, and just want to say thanks for sharing that with us. And the last question is easy. Where can we hear more of your music?
Let's see, www.kittorock.com, Kitto rock.com.
Cool, and we'll put a link right at the bottom for that.
Yes, please.
And so we're getting ready to hear the song Red.
Yeah.
We're excited about it. So
the song that I have no idea what it's about, but you can make your own interpretation.
Exactly. And if you want to write to Kitto about that song and say this is kind of what it touched in me, probably just go to your website and contact you.
I hope so.
That'd be pretty cool.
So
just want to say thank you so much from Stockholm's Groove, and we really hope you enjoy the song Red.
Thank you.